What to do anymore. So, what I'm going to do today, actually, is I'm going to show you something I've been working on. So, if you don't know, Dorodango is a Japanese art form where you take clay, or mainly clay and sand, and make a polished dirt ball. Most people can do it with just regular dirt, but you get the best results with clay and sand. Now, I've been trying to do this with regular dirt, but the dirt around my house is a lot more sandy than normal, so unfortunately it won't work. However, I've had two options. One, I've gotten clay from somewhere else that I barely was able to get anymore, but also there's another way I can get clay, which is from this brand of cat or kitty litter, which is I think 100% bentonite clay. Natural clay catware that is fragrance and dye free for sensitive cats. So this stuff is nearly 100% bentonite clay, which is good because it's just clay. It's also cheap. It was like maybe $2 for 7 pounds, which is a lot. And I did put some in a blender and blended it up, so now we have some white clay, which is good because normally I've been doing this with brown clay that's like more dirt colored. In fact, let me show you one that hasn't been finished and one that has. Here we go. So, this one, it was my first one I ever made, which is pretty shiny, all things considered. You can see my monitor in the reflection. And this one is what I'm making right now that I haven't started polishing, but I've finished the making part. So, I'm going to be polishing this one either tonight or tomorrow. Probably tonight when I'm done with the stream. Or on stream if you guys want to see that, but I doubt it. And today, I'm going to be trying it with white clay and see how that turns out. Problem is I don't have any white sand, so I can't even do it with white sand. But that's okay. However, the sand I do have is really brown. It's this is sand. So we're going to be doing it with these two items. And I'm going to be going off of one tutorial that I've seen before, so I know how to do this completely. But I can't show you the scale, but I do have a scale in front of me and a mixing cup. So I think we're going to just do the normal 1:1 or the normal ratio like for one of them, which is 110 grams of clay, 110 grams of sand, and then 40 grams of sand, and then 20 grams of water. And that will give us the best ratio. But I'm really curious about what it's going to look like with white clay as opposed to, normal brown clay. So let's see. So we're going to see exactly what's going to go on. I'm also going to be listening to some music while I'm doing this because I don't like silence. Oof. That was a weird bird. So first thing we need is we need spoon. So, we just finished the clay. We got 110 grams of clay in here. So that we got. Now we tear it. I'm pretty sure it was 40. Okay. $40 grams of sand, so I was right. Oops, that's some. Okay, now we got the clay and the sand together. We're just gonna give it a mix before we add water, because that sounds smart. So it's weird because now we have obviously some brown sand with some white clay. So the question is now, what is it gonna look like when we actually make this? But the reason you add the sand is because instead of just clay is because the sand helps it become more porous, which allows it to dry better. Basically making it dry overnight instead of 10 days. So, but something else about the sand is that when you use, can't talk. With the other two that I have, the clay, I am so having a stroke apparently. When it comes to using the other door dongles I made, they use dirt. They used my clay from the ground, which to get that stuff, especially from where I did get it, where half the dirt was still sand, it took a week to get good clay from the ground, which is all right. You know, those things still look really cool. And I was gonna color that bigger one, but I think I'm gonna leave it just how it is, and give it as a present to someone I like, and give it just a present. So, looking at the clay sand, I've been mixing it for a little bit now, and it looks still really white. It looks really white still, which is good. This is what we want. I was wanting to make just a white ball, so I think I'm gonna make another one of these where I actually color it, because I did. Let me show you. I bought this powder, this colored powder. It's not a lot. It's actually not a lot at all. Can't even see the top. Looks like half the container's just empty. So what am I doing? Just open it. Oh, that's why. Bro, this big ass container, I just opened it. 3/4 of it is empty. What kind of bullcrap is this? This thing was $6. I need to figure out how to color clay myself. Just make some colored clay powder. Probably do that actually. I'll figure that out. But this is like, I'm mad about this. I'm actually mad. This thing was $6 and there's that much in there. Like, that's like, actually, let me just take the label off. I'm still gonna use it, but you know, I can just rant about how mad I am about this. Let's see. Yeah, that's how much is in there. Can't really see it actually. Hold on. Damn. Wish I could hold it up to a light. Well, hold on. Let me turn on my regular lights. See? $6 for less than half of the jar. Why would you do that? Like just make the whole jar full. Like, come on. That actually makes me mad. But yeah, I just want to see what the white one looks like, because clay is harder to make than sand. But it looks a little darker than white, so that's okay. But that's okay. That's what we want. We need it to be uniform at least. So now it is. So now, what we'll do is we add the water. But first, we need to add our clay mixture. We need to add our clay mixture to a bag. Usually I like using a gallon because it's easier, so I had to clean it. There was water. There was other clay. There was a browner clay in there earlier, and I didn't want to ruin that. So, but now we pour it straight down. Jesus. I don't want the smoke detector going off for something that's not smoke. Oof, Jesus. I'm gonna close that. So now we have it all in the bag. What we do now is set that aside, and we need some water. Specifically, I think I said 20 grams, which sounds like a little, but it's actually a good thing. So let me go get some water in a normal cup. Actually, sure. Alright. I put some water in this cup that I have. And we need 20 grams. Was this something funny? Watch me. I can move my camera without it crashing. Yeah. There we go. Like, pour it right. Never mind. But we have 20 grams, which is actually not a lot compared to all the clay we had. You know, it's quite a little, actually. But you can add more later if you need to. I'm not really giving a tutorial. I'll put a tutorial. I should put a tutorial in the description. Nah. Okay. But after you've got that, I'm going to grab the bag again. Open her up. Pour the water. Now we put the water in. I'm going to set this aside because we don't need it anymore. And we got this. I forgot there was dirt in that. Now I'm going to get mealworm or something. Not mealworm. I don't know. Close the bag, and now we just give this a bit of a mix. You just want to like bounce it a lot. You don't want to like I need to add a little bit more water. It said 20 grams of water, right? Need to check. There we go. Yeah, here. So it looks like we need a little bit more water, but that's okay. Like I said, you have to add some sometimes. What the fuck? Alright, so, just letting you know, this is what you want how you're wanting it to be, like, almost like it's clumping up. I don't know if you can see that, but it's crumbling, which is not what I want. You need so I need a little bit more water. Not a lot, it's like a drop. Tiny bit, that much. And just keep adding a tiny bit of water until you get this consistency. Whatever. Alright. There we go. We finally got it to the right thing. Now we got it like that. Hey, what? Hey, what? I swear to God. This Hawaiian pizza is absolutely incredible. Patrick, this Hawaiian pizza is absolutely incredible. How did you make it? Someone left a 50-foot tall pineapple lying around. Patrick, I swear to God. I'm rolling it on the desk now that I've gotten it to the right consistency I want, which is ball. It's weird. It's more gray than black than white. I'm hoping when it dries it helps. But rolling it on the desk, when you do that, it helps make the next few steps easier. You also got to watch out for cracking, which is happening. So I'm gonna put some water on it to help it with it not doing that. Aha. Great. It exploded. Back to the bag with you. Dick. Guess. See? It exploded. Uh-oh, Ball. Looks like you've been banished back to the bag realm. I think I'm slowly going insane. I don't do a whole lot of stuff. This is my life. Just sitting in here, in this one room, for the rest of the time. It's almost like I'm trapped in infinity. Trapped. Forever alone. And my thoughts, my hopes, my dreams, all gone. Huh, you thought you were gonna be something? Nah. You think you're the shite? You're not even the fart. You think you're the shit, Grinch? You're not even the fart. You think you're the shit, Grinch? You're not even the fart. Oh, shit. Why are you being stupid? The other clay was better. You're worse. What? But Susie, this is bullshit. Why are you like this? Susie, no. Why is my internet crapping out? We're screwed, ladies and gentlemen. I'm watching Deltarune memes, by the way. That wasn't, if you didn't know. Frick Chris, he's an asshole. This is the one that's been pausing this. I wonder if we're gonna, this is totally unrelated to what I'm doing. I'm just curious, because I just realized, so from Deltarune, we don't control Chris. Or, we're not Chris. We're controlling Chris. Chris is his own character, and thus the player isn't. My question now is, when we made Arcadia, we're gonna be kind of like Kara, you know what I mean? That's what I'm wondering. That'd be pretty funny. I think this is a lot better. Just need a little bit of water. Because the surface is supposed to feel like clay more than like sand, is when it's worked for me. So, thinking getting a lot better results. There we go. Yeah, that feels right now. Bruh. Okay, much better. I think. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Yeah, this is much better. I know I keep saying that, but this is actually really well. This is actually working really well now. I'm hoping it turns, when it dries, it becomes white. And when we use the white clay, it turns white to powder. So, that's what I'm hoping. Nah, I'm just rolling it on the table. Look, it's becoming a lot more better already. You're gonna have to do this for like a few minutes, by the way. Oh, much, much better. Look at that. Now it's starting to look like something. Now we're getting somewhere. What I'm doing now is now that we've got it in a good position where we want it, what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to make it more circular so that it's easier to do it later. You know, we don't have to do a lot of rounding as much. That way we don't lose the size. Because this is the same amount, probably a little bit more water than the first one. But as you can see, it's already like it's almost twice as big. Size-wise. Probably a little bit smaller. It's probably a little less than twice its size, but it's still a good size. Maybe I'll give this one as a gift to someone. Maybe I'll give that first one as a gift. I don't know. Can this thing freaking load? It's been like 20 minutes. I think I'm going to make this stream an hour, just because I don't think anyone's caring about me sitting here making Doradongo. Actually, when I'm finished with this, I'll play a video game and then I'll end the stream. I don't know what video games to play, though. Let me look on Steam, see what I got. We'll play something. These people don't come here for me, they come for the gameplay. Duh. know what's going on with my Now that I've gotten it to a decently circular shape, I'm going to just roll it, but not use any pressure to hopefully round it out a bit more. And get some of the higher points when I see them. Look at this, there's almost no cracks already. I mean, there's a few here and there, but just rub over that a little bit. Push it in a little bit. Yeah, then just... I just realized, so you know how in Deltarune they have a like gallon-sized jug of shampoo, right? For, you know, them, and then they have a smaller one for Chris. I just realized there must be so much hair going down that gosh darn drain when they shower. Unless they don't shed, in which case that makes sense. I mean, just imagine living with someone like that, where their whole body's covered in hair, and they just, either A, they shed, or B, they don't, and they have to get a haircut like every 20 minutes. Oof. That must suck in that world. Especially with people like Susie, where she's kind of normal, where she's a dragon, so she probably has scales. Which, that's probably a lot better. You know. But I'm not sure. Same with Undyne. They just have a little bit of hair. I need to get better at drawing. I want to get better at drawing and modeling and all that. I don't know what I'd do with that. I have some cool ideas for a series, like if I made an indie series. But I never had the right ideas, or I never thought of how... I could never figure out more how to start it, or a good jumping off point. I have been learning Blender. Actually, I can probably show you. I'm doing a tutorial right now on how to quickly get to certain things. Like right now, I'm getting used to switching from item to item using just the mouse. That's what I'm doing right now. It's really gray this time, and I'm pretty sure that's because of the water. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, I am so delayed on my stream. Also, I think it's just my Wi-Fi is really bad right now. I don't know why. I get good Wi-Fi, but and I'm the only one who uses it, so I don't know why it's doing this. But it's whatever. Now, with this said, our ball looks really, really good. Proud of this one. I'm actually happy with this one. I'm getting better at it. You know? And tomorrow I'll actually show you what my finished, what the big one finished looks like. Because I think that'd be pretty cool. Or I think that's going to look really cool. But, with this said, let me go ahead and finish this one up. There's a few high spots here and there, but I can fix that on tomorrow. Because these things dry overnight, which is awesome. There's a few cracks here and there, but nothing that's going to be too terrible. It's nothing too worrying. Because the other one had cracks that I felt like this, and it looks just fine. So, we'll see if that one actually polishes, though. That's my concern. Because the polishing, you have to put more water on the surface, which isn't a bad thing, but still. But as you can see, this thing's already looking a lot, and I mean a lot more circular. So, instead of just clay and dirt, or clay and sand. So now we just let this dry overnight, and it should be good tomorrow. And if this one turns out white, that's awesome. If not, then I'm going to add blue coloring. And also, something else is people will use graphite on it to make black, and it'll make it a mirror. And I want to try that eventually. I think it'd look really good. And also, since this stuff is cheap as dirt, you know, I have like 14 pounds of the clay, and I can get sand pretty easily. You know, just go to the beach or something. So, but right now, this is what this one looks like. I'll give you an update on this one when I finish it. But other than that, let's see what we can play after I put this up. So. Actually, I'm gonna go take a. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Oh, right. Let's look at some video games we can play. Won't really know. What's something we can play? We can play Astroneer. That might be fun. I don't know. I'm trying to find something up that's fun. I can't play this anymore. They took that down. Kind of stinks. Still has water in it. Put this behind down. I don't drink it. Crap. I took my keyboard off my desk to do that. There's a bunch of dirt on my desk. That's okay though. I think it's breathage. I don't know. Let's play this. Let's play this. It's another RPG kind of game. We're gonna be playing the Escapists. I don't know how this is gonna go. But pull up. Okay, lightning. Cool. I have an experiment I want to try tomorrow, and I'm hoping it works. Okay. Cool. The Escapist. Oh no. It's too hard, would you? Okay. Done with that. Oh, come on. Can I please make this full screen? Gosh darn. I don't want to be full screen. You also can't hear this. Whatever. Boink. There we go. Let's just do the tutorial. So if you don't know, this game is where you have to escape prison. That's kind of hard, so we're going to do that. Let's play. Well, this is it. Time to put this plan to the test. All preparation and hard work boils down to this. Let's get to it. Use WASD keys to move your prisoner. Move your items left. Move your desk and left click to open it. Take all the items from inside. Huh? Well, okay, it's not letting me full screen this thing, which is really annoying. But that just means I can keep an eye on my webcam, I guess. Okay. My bad. I get it. Is it gonna let me move? Oh, I'm it said WASD keys. I was using the arrow keys. Cool. I got a sock. Climb up to the open... Okay. Items to sell. Right click on him to open his profile. Great, now you can craft a weapon. Open the craft menu and 2 items. Okay. Wow, I got a sock. Let's try it. Press space to toggle combat mode on and off. With it, click the guard to target him. Oh, I have to walk him. Ouch. If you stand next to the unconscious guard and left click on him, you can loot his items, grab his outfit. Cool. Look, and now go outside to the right and head north past the guards, where your exit awaits. The pay's awful. Yeah, it kind of probably sucks. Dark down here, isn't? Right click to pick up that shovel and let's get digging. Okay, that was really annoying. But we needed to do it. Yep. Ah. This perk. Rosif Tanko, Maru, Billy Goat, Old Timer, Young Buck, Langford, Bald Eagle, Rabbit. I want Billy Goat. Billy Goat. Rename characters, Xavier. Let's not do that. Let's just start. Officer Butt Munch. Welcome to Center Perks, the most comfortable, low-security prisons in the country. On behalf of all staff here, we wish you a happy and relaxing visit. Should you get bored, the complimentary cable TV, we provide ourselves and many other engaging activities around the grounds. Cool. Prison life is all about routines. By sticking to them, you'll keep guards off your back. I guess it's roll call. What? Officer Matthew saw fit to relieve me of my toothbrush shave. I'd appreciate it if you would get back. Maybe. Yo, what you got to sell? A file, tube of super glue, a lighter, and a magazine. Okay, don't know what that's going to be used for. And what about you? A screwdriver, a razor, a med kit, and a screwdriver. Okay. You said who? What do you want? What do you want? You're not friends with Odell, are you? It'd be in everyone's best if he took a beating. Odell? Who the hell is that? Oh, this guy. Okay, so their names will appear, I guess, green when it's a thing. Officer Matthew. Officer Lee. I guess I have to go find him. Who's this guy? Oh, he's an infirmary staff guy. And now for an important announcement. I'd like to commend you all. Breakfast. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Nah. What? Jamal, I don't know. Hey, can I eat? I guess not. So I gotta beat up. What's up with, why does everyone have freaking things they want me to do? Oh shit, no. I'm sorry. No, stop sitting down, you jerk. Fear period. Alright, let me go see if I can find a gym, because buff guys in gym don't get messed with often. Yeah. How do I do reps? How do I do reps? How do I do reps? The heck? Huh? Okay. I have no idea how I'm supposed to do reps. How do I do reps? I wish they had told me that in the tutorial. Now I gotta do this bullcrap of looking it up. Not interested, I don't care. Oh my gosh, just tell me. Okay, Q and E apparently. Oh, I gotta like spam them together. We'll go for 10. Okay. I guess we do this. You know, I could make an auto clicker program for this. And just stand here. I wonder how much I wonder how long they'll let me stand here. Well, I guess I got a job. Alright, fine, I'll do my job. Dirty laundry. From dirty laundry. Once spun, take them out and put them in. Oh. I can only put one in at a time. That is stupid. Okay. What's I put? Ow. What's going on with me? Ugh. What does the 20% guards mean? I am confused about a lot of things. Dang, how long does it take to do a laundry job? Okay, stop hiding in there. What if I just put the dirty laundry in here? Oh, it won't let me. Lame. What? I'm already here. Let me... This game's kind of boring, honestly. If I could just leave, go to the computer and get knowledge. Where are my stats? You know, like my brain stats and my strength stats. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what that does. Let me check these things if I can. I'm at the place! What is your problem? Jeez, boy. What's your frickin' problem? I was doing my frickin' job. Oh. I was good this whole time. Can you put this in here, please? Finally, goddamn. Due to your sheer incompetence and inability to reach the quotas we've set, we've taken away your job. Once you pull yourself together and decide to try harder, you may reapply at the job board. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna become the strongest and smartest person here. See this stuff? I need to beat up a guard. I need to beat it up like that one Adam Sandler movie where he goes to prison and becomes a part of the football team. Alright, let's shower. Here's a baton. You have the right to nothing. Wow. What if I just leave? Just leave. Oh shit, sounds like a squabble. Sucks to be them. What if I just skip breakfast? Or skip dinner? I don't even know what any of the stats mean. Also, it's not full screen for me. It's like half screen. Oh wait, you guys can't even see them. Hang on, let me, there we go. Wait, let me just put me right here. There we go. Okay, evening free time. Cool. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Repent for your sins. Oh, hello, Father. Why'd you call him Father? Didn't I need to beat someone up? What do you want? Fatigued? Better call Paul. I already forgot how to switch to attack mode. I don't even know where my cell is. What is this? Is this a payphone? Yeah. You want to escape cable? You phone the right person. I'll give you some tips, but it's going to cost you, of course. No. Might have to come back to that, though. What is... This game isn't really that fun. I don't like this game. It's kind of crap. I don't feel like getting into it. Let's see. What we really need is a VR headset. You can try getting over with Bennett Body. I've never played this game. So So we're gonna try getting over it with Bennett. Oh, it has the entire map right here. Oh my gosh. Did you see the snake? Getting over it with Bennett. Getting over it, Bennett. New game. New game. Okay. Ah, okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. So it doesn't follow your... The dude doesn't follow your mouse exactly. Okay. Okay. So this guy's an a-hole. I see. Okay. Oh, why would you do that? Now I could see why everyone really hates this game, or why this game is so rage-inducing, according to Markiplier. Just get it right in that crack.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you
What?
deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I
Oh, right.
or if you left your wallet at home, you have to go back after spending an hour in the queue. If you won some money at the casino, you put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding, and then immediately dropped food. If you won an argument with a friend, and then later discovered that they just returned to their original food. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
Oh. Nah, I've handled worse in my life.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find
Thanks.
a safe place to stop, quit the game.
Ooh!
Don't worry, I'll save your progress, even your mistakes.
Thanks. Oh boy, are we
It's
go?
an homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazzo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as culture products.
Whoop.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer.
No.
The act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential
Oh my gosh.
to the game's flavor.
Okay. No.
No amount of forward progress is
Okay.
too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Like that. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna get mad at this game over how mad. Well, it's par for the course, Steve, for you to get mad at this game over the stupid ass controls. Apparently. Oh, jeez, like that. I've seen speedruns of this game, and oh my gosh, the people who do that are crazy good. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration. Real punch in the gut.
I mean, it's more than what other people go through. Oh, God. The thing is, the hammer isn't exactly on your cursor, because my cursor is the small white dot. So it's like very delayed on it unless you move it fast, you know. So it's gonna It's gonna do stuff like that. Ugh. Oh god. Damn. They put that like just the right amount of spacing for this thing to happen. Apparently the also, don't ride the snake. That I know. I'll ride it if someone bets me to. I feel like I'm gonna be stuck on this part a lot. I should watch Markiplier's getting over it again. Get up the ledge. Get up the... Again. Why'd you push?
Sorry.
Thanks. It's okay. Now I have someone to talk to at least. Hang on, Bennett, buddy. Just, Okay. I'm not mad. I'm not mad yet. I'm just, trying to clear space. Because I'm not going to be using the mouse or the keyboard. I'm just going to be using the mouse. So we don't need the keyboard up in here. I'm just trying to get a lot more comfortable. Okay, you can push up. Thank you. You could... He likes to bring the mallet closer to himself. I find that. Ah, finally. I also don't have a big mouse pad. So, or a desk like mouse pad. Okay. And push up. No!
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
Thanks, Bennett Foddy. I knew I could count on you as my only friend in this world that isn't with me. Okay. Why would you push?
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, the staying down.
Who? Okay. Okay. Well, watch this. That was just a warm-up. Watch this. Okay. Nope. 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 Aw. About a dude and a hammer. I hope you bang your head a lot, because I feel like I'm gonna have get an aneurysm with you. Okay. And then launch. You didn't launch. Okay, just gonna put you like right down here, and then we're gonna launch and spin. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Oh, so good. What? Okay. So still. So still. So still. Oh. Stay on the rock.
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree. A lot of people never got past it. Prod and poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking is real.
Okay.
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuro intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault, as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
I see. Well, thank you, Bennett Foddy. I hate you when you do that. Okay. Yeah. Making up my threat. Not anymore. It's okay. I'll be a mad lad at this. Yeah. Stop moving. I gotta say, this guy's must be unbelievably strong as he's able to do this bullcrap. Okay. Okay. I've handled worse in my life than this game. Okay. It's uneven game speeds. It's uneven speed that I think is the worst part about this game when it comes to doing that, because he likes to like jerk his hammer. That sounded really bad. Okay, I can't really pick myself up with that part. So I'm going to have to, like, get on this. Like that. And then hopefully reach up. And then... Nope. Okay, get on this. Okay. And then... trying to pull myself up. Okay. Trying to figure out how I can do this. Maybe if I push up and then Okay. This guy just doesn't want to stay on here. Okay. Stay on. There we go. There we go. Stop moving. You're moving when I don't want you to. Oof. Okay. Nope. Stop moving. I keep saying stop moving like it's gonna listen to me. I keep doing that where it like goes around the rock. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. It also sucks because the cursor constantly wants to return back to the hammerhead, so it doesn't want to. So it likes to push back to the hammerhead. What the heck? Okay. What? Stop. Why are you sliding right here? I don't get why he's sliding right here. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yes! Let's go. Crap! I had it for a second. Okay. I feel like there's like points that you get to that are like... Okay. 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 I feel like I'm gonna be stuck here forever and ever and ever. Jesus, why'd you just...
The soul would have no rainbow had the eyes no tears. John Vance Chain.
Alright. Whoop. Well, don't fall now, boy. Or do.
The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. That's the deal. C.S. Lewis.
Who? Oh, right.
I
Lewis
feel
and Clark.
within me a peace above all earthly dignities. A still.
What if I just swing it really hard? Just... Oh.
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again. And knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
What? I feel like you're just saying random quotes, not understanding the meaning. That or I'm stupid. Probably the latter. Why does he keep getting launched backwards on this part? I wonder if I could 3D model this hammer just to piss someone off, or just walk around in as the getting over it guy. This guy, not Bennett Foddy. This guy. Okay. I see where we are. You don't feel good about this, but yeet! Yeah. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. We were. No. Jeez, that was a lot of sparks. Got him in a corner. Okay. I wonder how tall, like, canonically the getting over it map is. Like, how long it would take to actually climb this mountain, like, from start to finish. If you, like, if it was an actual mountain and, like, a hiking trail, how long it would take to hike the whole thing. Kind of like the Appalachian Trail, you know? Happens a lot, that spot. Hang on, I want to see if my... Okay, my computer mouse kind of works on the desk. But it sounds really bad. I want the music to stop because of copyright reasons. Also, not a big fan of blues. Maybe I'll turn on my own music. You guys won't be able to hear it, though, because, well, you know, copyright. So. Oh, cool, stop. Okay. 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 Or not. I need to figure out what a trackpad is. I think it's like a computer. Oof. Yeah, like I said, it's probably it's a lot of just inconsistent game speeds. Like when he swings his hammer like this, where it's all the way outside, it's a lot easier. You can get a lot of momentum going. But when he like tucks it in,
Stand at my grave and cry. I am not dead. I did not die. Very far.
I'm really confused about that quote. Like, why? What does someone saying "don't stand at my grave and cry" have to do with? Crap.
To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Friedrich Nietzsche.
What's the? Okay, Einstein. What's the point of my suffering here? Is it for the pleasurement of others? 'Cause that ain't it. There's no one here. There's no one watching, so am I just doing this myself for some sick pleasure? Maybe. Stop your grunting. You know you're a strong boy. Okay. Okay, calm down. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for calming down, you know? A thing can say about when your Garmin says for you to calm the hell down. You know. You know, that just made me think of, I wonder if while I'm playing this, my Garmin will just go off, like, saying, your stress levels are unusually high. You need to calm down a little bit there, Buster. You know? That'd be pretty funny. Okay. Because the guy likes to tuck in. He likes to tuck his hammer a little bit. He likes to swing it normal, really weirdly. Okay. You also can't move it because the momentum carries onto it. It's like swinging makes a giant-ass metal pot move. Which doesn't make any sense, according to physics. Okay. Okay. We're back. We've made some progress. We've made no progress as of now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I hope that hurt. Maybe I need to go the other way when I swing this hammer.
You've done this part before. You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
Oh, thanks. You know, I really should. Thanks for the advice, honestly. That wasn't it. Darn shame. Okay. It's like when you swing stuff, he likes to push on it instead of just, like, hitting it. It's like he moves and not the things. You know? Nothing in the world wants to move. But him, nothing will stop the push of the hammer. Oh! Okay. So I need to get up into the crack before I start swinging. Or not. Okay. That's okay. Yeet! Huh. Huh. Okay. We're back. Like, slight heck. Oh, Jesus. He likes to slide, this man. This man of wit. This man of inferiority. This man of wit and fury. He loves to slide, this man. Okay, okay. 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 We figured out a way to get up, possibly. Just gonna take some trial and error. You know, it's a good old scientific method. Just trial and error. Huh. Nope. Okay, okay. Who lives in there? I want to know who lives in a random cliffside. It'd be funny if someone popped out. No one does, I don't think. Oh, don't do that! Oh. Okay. Okay. Why are you slipping? I don't get why I'm slipping there. That one doesn't make sense to me, but then again, this game does not care about making sense or having consistent rules. Okay. Yeah. Nope. I don't understand what made me jump there. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay. Yeah. I think it's obvious he intentionally put it to where you can't reach it normally with the hammer. Cause I can't reach it right here. I tried like swinging it so I can launch myself up using the other side of the cliff, or use the other side of the tunnel. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah, ooh, I had something there. The hammer bends as well. I kind of lock myself into place. Oh. Don't launch yourself. Okay. Am I safe on the light? I am safe on the light. Ah, damn it. Okay. This is like my Undying fight, or Undying fight, where it's like the hard part out of the other easy parts. I feel like once I get like, if I fall all the way down again, this stuff's gonna be easy again. Okay, go on the rock. There we go. Okay. Now, or not. Okay. Just bring her in. I wonder if I could just stop here. How long have I been streaming for? That's the question. Been streaming for an hour and a half. Alexa, set an alarm for 24 minutes.
24-minute alarm set for 8:16 p.m.
I'll stream for 2 hours because I'm not. I want to play this game, but I'm not like stupidly interested in it. If that makes sense. What? Ugh. He either launches himself super far or he doesn't. You know, like that. Like he's either super fast or he's not. There's no in between. He either loves launching himself or not. He's the most inconsistent person in the world. 'Cause that's who Bennett Foddy wants him to be. And who are we to judge this beautiful man? I'm gonna rip down. That was me ripping down. I wonder if I can launch myself from here, because getting on that rock is annoying. Ugh. What even happened there? I wish I could go the other way, but that's dangerous. That's an easier way to get on the rock. That's good. Okay. That's not what I want. This could be worse. My mouse could die. Dang. Well, can't play with a dead mouse. Because that's an artist. I mean, I could probably. Oh, it's not plugged.